I am cooked. Honeycomb challenge. I'm gonna attempt to carve out 4 different shapes of Dalgona candy to see if I could survive in Squid Game. So I have not made many of those just because I feel like I actually have to try my very best to survive, and if I made a bunch of them then I wouldn't feel the pressure as much. Alright, let's get cracking. Or rather, no. Let's not get cracking, let's just get started. Let's not crack anything. So for the triangle, I do not think I'm gonna use the lighter, or I'm not gonna leak it either. I'm just gonna try to do it simply by hand. Alright. Ooh, that's gonna be tricky. Alright, one more corner. Alright, so that's going to be very difficult. As you can see, there's only one small piece left. I thought I would be able to use just my hands for this one, but this piece is very tricky, and I feel like if I were to try to use my hands only, it would simply crack. So I am not risking that happening. So I decided to scrape the cookie a little along the line. Okay, so I managed to make a nice line with my needle, and I think I'm just gonna go for it right now. Well, that sucks. Ladies and gentlemen, I would not survive even the triangle. Let's see how this one goes. For the circle, I first tried to do some damage with the needle, so I'm not gonna risk dying the second time. Let's try to use the lighter like player 212 did. Oh! It's so fragile. Let's try to use the tongue technique. At least it tastes nice. I'm gonna try to melt the outer circle. So for the next 5 minutes I tried melting it and biting off the edges piece by piece. Probably not very good for you if you're a diabetic. Just a little more left. Alright, I think we're done. I think that looks about right. I did not survive the triangle, but at least I could survive the circle. Okay, now the jokes are over because we are about to attempt the second hardest shape of all, the star. I do not think I'm even going to try to crack it by hand. I'm gonna combine 2 techniques. I will both burn it and lick it. The idea was to melt it from the back with my tongue and deepen the cut from the front with the needle. Just a regular Sunday morning. There we go, first corner done, and it was working pretty well until... Alright, cool, so I'm dead. Again. Alright, so I cannot see how I'm supposed to win with an umbrella, considering that so far I've only survived the circle, but let's give it a go. So I went straight into it, trying to get a good start with a hot needle. If you're enjoying seeing me suffering, then please like and subscribe. Okay, so I've deepened the cut at the handle a little bit. Now let's try to go player 456 mode. I must say that after so much failure, I was very determined to survive the umbrella. Honestly, I'm starting to see the outline from the back, so that's a good sign. Things were going pretty well so far, but then I ran out of lighter fluid. Oh no. The only thing left for me to do was to leak my way through the cookie. Ooh. Okay, the first part is gone. Good start. At this point, I even have to watch how much pressure I use with my tongue. I can actually see through it. Alright, now time for the hardest part. My neighbors must think I'm crazy. Alright, I can see the outline getting more and more visible, which means I'm getting close to actually go through it. But then again, it also means that it's getting more and more fragile. The cookie was getting thinner and I was getting more and more stressed out. If I mess it up now, I might actually give up YouTube altogether. This is so stressful right now. We got rid of one more piece, but this is going to be crazy hard now. I need to be so precise. And after 10 minutes of licking non-stop, this happened. I did it. I freaking did it. Not gonna lie, I am so happy right now. I might have messed up the easiest shape of all, which was triangle, but at least I got the umbrella. Ladies and gentlemen, we have survived 2 out of 4 shapes from the Dalgona challenge. Thanks for watching and see you next time.